is back. AT's first game as an opponent. Formed a big three in the offseason in the desert. And off we go. Caught Mercury ball to start our Wednesday night. Lone game of the W. Thanks for being with us. Akoa Makani in the triple threat finds Copper on the finals MVP in 2021 with the Chicago Sky. Step through by Alyssa Thomas. That patented jump stop to assert herself. She draws. Coach Nate Tibbetts told us Thomas had her best game as a screener in Sunday's game against Vegas.
And so many different things, whether it's rebounding, distributing, scoring, screening, she is Mrs. Do-It-All.
11 years with the Sun, 8 postseason appearances, and 2 trips to the finals, 2019 and 2022. How about this pressure by the Phoenix Mercury at half court? Thomas sprays it, Copper. Nelson Addo to the box out. Hartley looks to split by, and Akoa Makani.
This is where you really have to lock into the scouting report. Try to get easy buckets in the paint just like that. A paint touch every possession for Connecticut is going to be key because it forces the defense to collapse and gives you open opportunities on the perimeter.
Go, so they'll jump it here, jump ball. Charles collects it. Alyssa Thomas guards Charles. Spin move, Sabali skies in for the board.
And a really nice box out by Captain Westbeld, getting Olivia Nelson Addo out of position.
Satu having a career year, 20.6 points per game, earning a trip to the stripe. Sabali tied with Nafisa Collier of Minnesota with 8 20-point games to pace the WNBA.
Sabali is not getting enough love to the rim. At tremendous size of 6'4", so it makes her a mismatch nightmare. And also, she can bring the ball up the floor like she for sure.
Can do a little bit of everything. And Coach Tibbetts admitted, I don't want to limit what she can do on any given night. Turnover, Sun, Thomas sprinting by, layup doesn't go. And Connecticut looks to get a settled half it up. Pressured at half court by Akoa Makani, now following the lead. Mabry with the stop and start, lofts it up, in and out. At the controls. Copper guards her in the hands of Mabry. Jab step with 5. Marina Mabry needs to get one up. Step back 3. Offensive rebound, Nelson Addo, but on the weak side, there was contact between 26 years in the WNBA combined. They throw a double at Charles. Can't connect. Rebound to Catherine Westbeld. Sprinting ahead, Thomas for 2.
And even the step through for Thomas, she's so light on her feet in terms of just slowing down slightly as she goes in through that step through for the finish.
First field goal for Thomas. Second all-time in Connecticut Sun scoring, #1 in boards, #1 in assists, #1 games played. Contact absorbed by Hartley, shot clock winding down. On the flare, Sheldon drives, met at the rim by Westbeld and Sabali with 1 to fire.
I tell you what, the defense from Phoenix has been unbelievable to start out this game. And Alyssa
5 from the floor.
Try to break the press as fast as possible.
Sun 0 for 5 from the floor, 3 turnovers. In New York tomorrow. They were at Vegas Sunday. Flare screen set. Triple try is cash money.
Great screen, but great job.
Looking forward to that success in Phoenix.
Tarika, thanks. 8-4 start. Mercury in the top part of the league right now. And Thomas said it was a bit odd coming on the other side of the arena, but embracing all of it. They had a nice video tribute for her before the game.
Saw a lot of Alyssa Thomas jerseys in the building as well, so she's certainly going to be one of the all-time fan favorites, especially with all the success that she brought to this building.
Sabali bulldozing on the offensive three.
I've helped elevate her game, let's be clear, but it's because Satu Sabali can do some, been able to be around a vet who has been able to pour into her and really help show her how things are done and how to truly be an all-star and take your game to the next level.
10-0 run to start the game for the visiting Phoenix Mercury. Shovel pass by Rivers. Charles then found Nelson Addo. Rivers gets the hockey assist there.
Deep paint touches. I love the spark that Snyder Rivers brings off the bench.
First bucket for the Sun. Thomas high, Archer off the window.
That wasn't even a good angle, but yet somehow Alyssa Thomas is able to get to make that a good shot for herself.
She threw a curveball
Yes.
at the backboard.
Exactly.
Perfect spot, though. Thomas, 5 points in her return to Mohegan. Mabry turns and fires. Off the mark, too strong.
Akoa Makani is making it difficult for Mabry. She's fronting her, not allowing her any space to move right now.
24-year-old Catherine Westfeld back into the lineup. Natasha Mack out there. Copper getting some longer run here in the first quarter. As for the Sun, Rivers, Hartley on the give and go. Offensive rebound, Charles. Sun were good there last night on the offensive boards. Can they get those second chance points? Mabry on the attack. Stops, pops. No. Now 0 for 4 from the floor. Back. Dribble handoff, Copper from the nail. Foul.
It's been so fun to watch Kalia Copper tools to her game and become a true 3-level scorer. And she's one of the toughest players to defend because she is so quick and can mix up her moves.
And how about the fact that the Mercury have already taken 8 free throws, and Nate Tibbetts told us Ka being back in the lineup is going to help us generate looks at the free throw line.
Look, a big way Phoenix has been able to generate looks as well. They've gotten some turnovers generated from that press they were putting on earlier in the game.
He held the rookie out of DePaul, 25 years old. Mack, elusive in the paint.
Stopping on a dime, that forced Olivia Nelson-Odoe to fly past her. Mack was able to come back with her shoulder squared. Terrific balance. Hey,
In the middle of the summer.
thankfully, yeah. Folks, you got some time before April of next year comes along. Don't worry.
Right before training camp. Get the payments in. Thomas surveys. Skip pass. Now in the hands of Held. 18 threes on the year. Good ball movement here. Humming around here for Phoenix. Thomas on the roll. Spinning. 7 to fire. Thomas is double. Finds Mack. No good. Here come the Sun. Rivers cuts back door. One dribble for 2.
Love the cut from Sanaya Rivers. She uses her length to outreach and finish on the reverse.
Triple drive held. It rattles home. Nifty pull-up by the Rook.
Did you just say nifty? Every
Is
single
that another
day.
old
I'm telling
person
you
word?
what, Brendan. I swear, you are a 30-year-old inside, you know, a 90-year-old inside the body of a 30-year-old.
Thank you. Peters. Crashing the glass. Nice spin. Left it short. Thomas gallops up the floor, as she often does, wants to lead the break. Number 1 in the league in assists. Caitlin Clark second. Those two go back and forth now the last 2 years. Off the
Been inside, they've been open looks, but they just can't get them to fall. Phoenix did a nice job using their length to be disruptive and forcing some of the shots off balance. How about Tina Charles, though? It is
up and down there. Westfeld, bounce it. Musa with the finish in.
together for years. I mean, this is really a brand new roster for the Mercury. Look at how crowded Tina Charles.
Coaches now, when they come to this building and play the Sun, they say their 2 names right away. And the defense reacts that way, so others must elevate their games. Musa off balance. Anissa Morrow in the ball game. 7th overall pick of the Sun out of LSU. Skip pass to Jaylen Brown. Got it.
Great vision from Lindsay Allen as well, going across the court.
Sabali off the heel. Musa to Westbeld. Another O board for Phoenix. Luxa. Everybody gets a turn.
Especially from 3, because if the Sun can hit some 3s right now, it's going to open up the inside for Charles to have more room to maneuver.
Oh, Morrow, nice move to the basket. Grabbed by Satu Sabali. Westbeld and Sabali, the 2 starters on the floor. Blocking foul is drawn by Phoenix. Fouls on Jaylen Brown.
Phoenix plays with so much pace offensively. Fence into rotation.
Westbeld at the line. She played collegiately at Notre Dame with Marina Mabry, Arike Agumbawal.
Of course, her sister, Maddie Westbeld, is in Chicago now, played for Notre Dame. It's fun to see the sisters in the league.
Charles drew some contact there. Final minute, first quarter. Pass almost picked off by Lindsay Allen. Swing it, Westbeld. Charles skies for the board. The handle, Rivers, pull up.